Hey, what's up my beautiful internet friends? My name is Valentine. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. In my last video, I mentioned how when we first left Virginia, we made a pit stop in Washington, D.C. just to decompress and sightsee for a couple days. Then we started heading south. We stayed the night at my best friend's house. The Impossible Whopper had just came out, so that seemed like a historical event, to be honest. The first national fast food chain to have a vegan burger. What do you think, Ruth? Is your first time trying it?
It's really good. I might like it better than Beyond Meat.
After lots of good times in South Carolina, we continued down and we arrived in St. Augustine. Now, we didn't intend to stay in St. Augustine for so long. We found a hotel with a great pool and a great gym. There were 2 taco stands nearby, one just across the street that also had a brewery that played live music. It was great. We got this beer in our growler from this brewery, but even though they have a band, we got Sean. So I just went to go pick up tacos, you know, and as I parked the car, I looked back and I saw, put my cup here, and I saw my sunglasses from earlier that rode to me with the taco store, and thank God. There was also a grilled cheese bar and arcade just around the corner. They had vegan grilled cheese and a bunch of really cool vintage arcade games like from the 90s and even before then. So we had a lot of really good options to keep us very entertained, all within a mile or 2 from our hotel. I went for a run this morning. Well, I'm on a run. I ran over to the castle. Whew. I honestly thought running was going to be my thing when I traveled, but then in Florida I was like, oh no, alligators. But we've been here like a week and we haven't seen anything, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled. That's a pigeon. Pigeon, not a gator. Castle. Castle. In the water. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here.
Activity has been paused automatically.
Let me show you. I feel like one of these rocks might be an alligator. Okay. About to break my highest running speed. Bye. Most of our trip, admittedly, it's been raining. We've spent a lot of time at the Mellow Mushroom. It's recovering from the move and the drive and everything. So I think tonight we're gonna get out and do some exploring. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Who's that?
Vegan food, Prohibition Kitchen. So one of the things about St. Augustine is everything kind of closes down at 5. Like the distillery tours end at 5:30. The Bastille that I kind of wanted to check out, that ends at 5. So we're gonna just go walk around like Old Town, and apparently they light it up really pretty at night, so we can hopefully go by the old hotel and the old college and still see some pretty sights.
Go. Meow. What did we order?
Flax cornmeal butternut squash. The server said it was good, so
Maybe not.
it's always good when the server's like, oh yeah, that vegan option's actually good.
I wouldn't lead with flax.
A breaded
Was
butternut
it
squash.
butternut squash? Right?
And fries, of course. Food was so good. They totally undersold the squash. It tasted like Thanksgiving because it also had like candied pecans in there. Highly recommend this spot.
Wait, $20 for a butternut squash?
Sorry.
You better finish that then.
I'm not. That's your half.
I don't want any more. Now that I know the price.
What am I taking video of?
Me? You doing it?
Let's go.
So this was open earlier. You're still taking video?
Yeah.
This was open earlier.
It's This was open earlier. Someone coming.
Look inside. We wanted to climb up there.
Dennis wanted to go up there. Dennis wanted to sneak into those little house right there.
Left it open earlier.
Give him a high vantage point, like a roof, anything. This guy's gonna try to sneak up there.
Spit from up there.
Spit, yeah. Then we visited a historical site. Okay, so we are here at Castillo de San Marcos. I hope I'm saying that right. It was French, English, and American. It was never taken in combat. It was a military prison during the Revolutionary War. At one time, it held 3 signers of the Declaration of Independence. So this is the prison. Dennis just showed it to me and I got immediately creeped out. This small cell acted as a town jail for the Spanish and a military jail under British occupation.
What do you think this is?
Some kind of lookout.
Which way is the ocean?
Trying to tape the throat.
Hide that phone cord.
Ta-da!
Beehive.
The parking was free because they were taking the meters away for the hurricane. And I don't know why this was free. It said in preparation for severe weather, so. But like, it's a castle. Like, what do you need to prepare?
It's like a zombie from The Walking Dead. Where's your chin, bro? He's got a fin for a chin. It's supposed to be Neptune or...
Seashell.
Seashell.
I'm gonna make sure to lock the car. We go reach.
Yo, big head. You need a denser. It needs to be a denser brain.
How many gay love affairs do you think went down in this little...
Huh?
It's got little lookout holes. It's also seen 3 separate periods of cruel internment camp for our First Nations tribes. But the energy in here feels super heavy to me. Do you feel anything?
Fuck. I got something in my eye.
Is that a real bird up there?
It's a pigeon. He's not supposed to be up there. You're not supposed to be up there. That's why they put those little spikes. They don't care about you, son.
These are the original doors, I guess. They were taken out in the 50s to preserve them.
Original doors. Like Jim Morrison.
So the castles and the lions represent Castile and Leon, the 2 kingdoms that merged to form modern Spain.
That is not a lion. I'm sorry.
It's supposed to be, well, that doesn't really look like a castle either, to be fair.
What? This? It looks like a castle, like a little kid drew it. But what kind of dumb kid would draw?
They're closing.
What is it? A lion? That's like a malnourished lion. That's like Scar. Did you go into where they kept all the gold?
Oh yeah, where they had the the counter.
When I go into that room, I'm like, all these people in here, all they cared about was what was in here, the gold, and how we're still focused on that same bullshit idea.
Let that little mineral run your life.
Yeah. Or the fear of somebody telling you that you don't have it and you need it. Right, pigeon?
The structure itself is quite unique in that it's the oldest masonry forest built from a mixture of tiny broken limestone seashells that make it incredibly tough. We kept hearing that St. Augustine is supposedly like the most haunted city in the US, but... Have any ghosts yourself? Have you had any experiences?
I have not.
You have not? No luck here. And by the time we left, everyone was starting to use sandbags. People were starting to take the warning seriously. We're here at the drawbridge. I'll show you. Well, you can't really tell. So I'm gonna set the camera here. Valentine and Dennis here, storm trackers reporting live from Hurricane Dorian. We went to Target a couple days ago and like all the water was gone off the shelf. We were like, psh, these people panicking for no reason. And we're going to get gas because they keep running out of gas.
That's what they're saying.
Like a lot of the gas stations are running out of gas, which is like...
But that's what they're saying. I haven't seen it myself.
No, I haven't seen it either. But at Target the other day, they were like, this was a couple days ago too, they would bring out like a pallet of water and it would be gone in like 2 minutes. Not even that, like people were waiting for the water. So I never experienced anything like this before.
Looks like boats are anchoring themselves in the middle of the bay, or I don't know if they're waiting for something, but maybe they're gonna chill there.
So they don't get knocked.
I mean, they'll get, yeah, they bobbed around like a cork, but they won't hit anything. So they're saying our hotel in the last 2 hurricanes, I don't know if it's the last 2, but the 2 that they spoke of recently, 3 feet of water in the garage area.
The owner of the British pub next to the hotel said that the last 2 hurricanes, one, she pointed like up to her thigh. She was like, last time it came up to here, and the time before that, she pointed up a little bit higher. She said it came up to here, like around her hips. So that's crazy, and that'll destroy your car. And because we have literally, as you can see, everything that we own in the car right now, we're kind of bottomed out. So we definitely...
Well, we don't want to be insensitive. We're on vacation and we're doing whatever we want, but people here, they can't move, they leave their shit behind and all. So they're pretty worried, and that's why Target had that look like a panic, because those people
trying to protect their homes.
Yeah, they're going to be held up inside with no power, possibly no water. So we're getting the hell out of Dodge. This is the first time I've seen a little town or an area get together for this type of severe weather. This
morning out front, like there's a bar next door, and you can tell behind it there's like apartments and stuff, and all the people were outside like helping each other get sandbags and stuff. Did you see that?
Yeah, but it's real chill.
Yeah,
I think there's more of a panic in Virginia when it snows than these people possibly losing their first level of their homes.
So at that point we headed inland and up into a higher elevation. What's up, my beautiful internet friends? Storm trackers, Denison. Wow. I have no idea like how to prepare for a hurricane, so this is what I have done. Right here, this is all like shelf stable stuff like chips, and then I got canned goods, taters of course, and then like more food, lots of beer, as you can tell. She doesn't seem to be too worried. All right, it's beginning. I have a feeling this is the start. It's been raining kind of off and on, but you can still see the St. Johns County water tower. In case you don't know, St. Johns County has been evacuated. Florida is a really RV friendly state. Dennis wanted to register the car and the RV in Florida. What happened?
I got away with murder.
Florida Beach. Dang.
Sunshine State. Everybody.
Yeah.
And my license.
And your license? You want to show the people that? In the middle of the road?
It's coming.
Oh, Shiza. We've basically been waiting on this to get our new home. So that was it. We found our RV and we ended up leaving Florida. If you saw my last video, you kind of saw what happened from there.
There goes it.
Check out our new RV.
Check it out. I'm pretending like I know what to check for. Okay. Check. What happened?
We bought an RV and it's behind us. First fill up with the trailer. The Geo.
There it is. Need a lot of room. Right now we do.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe if you want to see more. See you next time. Totally normal people. Just filming ourselves stuff our faces.